the hostel campus, girls' hostel campus, have given me immense pleasure today. Hope it grows. Hope it grows also. Let us all take care of the plants. To those of you who do not know me actually, I am the head of the Department of History located at the top floor of this building, and my name is Madhuri Saikia. Indeed, it's my pleasure to speak on the occasion of World Environment Day. Celebrating the Environment Day has become important for us today. The Earth's temperature has risen. Summer months have extended. The sun's rays, it seems, have become even more powerful, and we are exhausted and tired while taking even a few steps. As urbanization has increased, problems related to urbanization like increasing traffic, population pressure, vehicular emission, steel and glass buildings, spaghetti flyovers, spaghetti sinipwa tumalake, chowmin kwa, okwa bukwa flyovers. So in our study of heritage and urbanization, we use the term spaghetti flyovers. Huge urban complexes occupying acres of land by sacrificing the trees have led to the creation of these urban islands. Climate change, global warming have become celebrated words today. The planet Earth has become hotter. Temperature has increased. People eagerly wait to know about the news from the IMD. What is IMD? Indian Meteorological Department, where the weatherman, he actually gives us the report of the forthcoming weeks, And what is that? Listen, if there is a cyclone developing deep in the Bay of Bengal, it means the eastern part of India, including Assam, is sure to get rainfall, which brings respite from the unbearable heat. We are all beginning to talk like farmers. I mean, just like a farmer welcomes rainfall for bumper growth of crops, similarly, we too expect rainfall for regulating the temperature. But rainfall is few and far between nowadays. Even if it rains, it can bring danger sometimes. For example, in the beach city of Chennai in the year 2015, December, we all know how rainfall devastated the entire city, when even dead bodies had to be kept inside the refrigerators because of flash flood. Imane flood Chennai city khonok je newsot dekhai ase dead body hotkarar karone loye jabo nware imane bhayankor flood asile. Gotike teloke refrigerate kori rakhibologiyao hoise enekwa amar hatat udaharon ase. The government has policies internationally too. Different governments meet and talk about sustainability. We have courses in the colleges and universities. The government has realized, but global warming has already set in. Our ancient Indian tradition has now become the most respected and idealistic principle. We all know our ancestors wrote the 4 Vedas, Upanishads, Aryanakas, Jatakas, how the rishis and the sages depended only on trees, flowers and fruits, roots and barks of trees to make medicine, how Ayurveda is sacred and celebrated in the context of the Indian tradition. The government of India is now prioritizing on these ancient methods of science, technology and medicine, and starting a course in all the universities and top-level educational institutions of India. A department by the name Indian Knowledge System now exists. We should all appreciate this. It's an anthropogenic reason. Every day, our cultural heritage, our monuments are disappearing. It's as if the UNESCO World Heritage Sites are in danger. We have replete examples from the beaches of Bay of Bengal, where there is a shore temple. I have started visiting this temple since 2010, where the Archaeological Survey of India was actually doing the saving work for the monuments that is existing. Initially, in history books, we know about 7 shore temples, but now there is only 1. This is because of the salinity that is there in the seaborne air, and combined with it the global temperatures, etc., that has led to the destruction of the 6 shore temples. Now there is only 1 shore temple, which the Archaeological Survey of India is now protecting. In 2011, I remember seeing this 1 shore temple which is existing now, and it is protected now. So why I'm using this word, the global heritage, UNESCO Global Heritage Site is endangered, it is because when the UNESCO gives a World Heritage Site tag to any monument, it should survive. But then it should also take care. It is the responsibility of the community also to take care of these monuments. But gradually, if there is danger to these sites, what happens? UNESCO once again gives another tag, UNESCO World Heritage Site in danger. Then it is the responsibility of the government of that country to take care of the World Heritage Site. Why is it so important to take care of the UNESCO World Heritage Site or any heritage site? Because heritage is our identity. We have to respect it. For those of you who are interested in doing business, particularly, we have to take care and sensitize ourselves and our neighborhood. Business can be green, isn't it? Business can be green. If one is engaged in travel and tourism businesses, prioritize on responsible tourism. Use natural fabric. 1 man, 5 trees should be the norm. When I was a research scholar in IIT Guwahati, we as research scholars were asked to plant trees. The name of my tree was after my name only, Madhuri. The name of the plant, I planted a mango tree, but then it was called Madhuri. So it was the duty of each and every research scholars to take care of the plant. So that is how each and all of us, we can plant trees and save our surroundings. We have to breathe and we have to continue to live. One should feel straight from the heart. It's not simply about celebrating the World Environment Day. You have to feel it straight from the heart. It's like rethinking about the environment. We have to live on. I conclude in the words of Padma Shri Jadav Payal. I was there in an international conference at Tejpur University in 2017, where Padma Shri Jadav Payal was invited to deliver a lecture. He came not empty-handed, he came with some saplings from inside of his forest. He came with neem plant, etc. And after, he finished this plantation drive, you know what he said? Though it was funny, it's very true. He was invited, and he is invited the world around. Every university, every organization calls Padma Shri Jadav Payal. But what he said in an invited lecture in JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University of New Delhi, he told, it's in very broken Hindi. Agar apno boss nahi ruega, to ekudal nahi hoega. Jadav Payal said that, and I was sitting in the first bench and I was just laughing. Nobody was laughing. Somehow I felt very funny. But it's so true. He was speaking, he's a very simple person. All of you know he's from the missing community. He's so simple, he's just from the land. He knows traditional ecological knowledge. He doesn't know anything like what you know. He doesn't know about technology, but he knows what you don't know. So he said like that, straight from his heart. अगर आप लोग गॉस नहीं रोएगा तो एकुडाल नहीं होएगा. But that's so true, isn't it? It's very true. And but those are the common things. All of you know that World Environment Day is celebrated every year on 5th June. It started from 1972 onwards, that all of you know. And also, you know, we are now in G20. India is the president, and that's the Sanskrit word which was used for the whole of the year, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. All of you know what it means. One world, one family, like that. So all of us actually must, you know, really feel it inside our heart, and we should really spread the message, not simply sitting in an AC room and then talking and talking will not really help. We all have passed through the stage of the COVID and we were all suffocating. We wanted to breathe. We wanted to breathe and we wanted to breathe. So if we are to breathe and if we are to survive, then really you have to feel all these things straight from the heart. Thank you.